everybody, I'm Erin and welcome to your 20-minute lower body stretch practice. All we're going to use today is a mat, and of course if you don't have a mat you could always do this on a carpet or your floor. Just make sure you're comfortable with on your bones, so grab a blanket if you need. And we will be standing on one leg a little bit today. If you tend to be more wobbly or today's a little bit of a wobbly day, feel free to go near the wall and set your mat up there. Okay, we're going to get started standing. So wherever you are, I want you to come into a wide squat. So turn your toes out and then bring your hands onto your thighs, press the legs open. And I just want you to start to slide side to side. So today's practice is going to be a grounding practice because we're working with the legs, but we are going to start standing and move our way to the floor. So this is really wonderful after a long day. You want to ground, you want to bring your attention from your mind down into the lower parts of your body. Just go side to side a couple more times. How do you feel today? Start to notice your breath in your body. Start to lengthen your breath in your body. And then come back to center. Straighten your legs. Breathe in, lift your arms. And then exhale, sit down, bring your hands to your chest. And we're going to move like that. Inhale, lift, straighten the legs. You could look up to your hands. And then exhale, bring your hands to your chest. Move like that. Your knees are going to point towards your toes when you sit down. These first few shapes, I'm choosing them to really get our blood flow moving. A lot of our lives are seated. So a lot of times our legs are still. Now pause wherever you are, and I want you to lean into your right leg, shake out the left, and then lean into your left, shake out the right, lean into the right, shake out the left, and kind of just move side to side. Start to notice your balance, shake it out, bringing the vibration into the body. I think sometimes we think that stretching has to look really traditional, but there's so much more to stretching than just traditional. The shaking and tapping we'll explore today together. Do it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause, start to stand up, straighten your legs. From here, hold on to your hips. You can lift your left leg and roll out your ankle. If you're a little wobbly today, this is where your wall is going to be a good friend of yours, so feel free to hold on to it. And then just move in the other direction. If at any time you need to put your foot on the floor, rebalance, feel free to. And then just shake it out. Transfer the weight into the left foot, lift your right leg, and start to circle your right ankle. Same thing, other side. Breathe. And then just switch the directions of that circular motion. Then plant your foot onto the ground. So we are going to move into some one-leg shapes here. Wall, move there now if you need. Stand on your left leg first. Bring your right knee to your chest. Hold on to the shins, or the shin rather, and then start to circle through your ankle once again. Or simply keep your toes flexed, whatever you prefer. Keep pressing your left foot down. Breathe in. And then on your exhale, see if you can squeeze your right thigh closer. Do that a couple of times here. Stretching your balance. And then plant your right foot back down, walk it out. Then we'll move to the other side. Stand on your right foot. Start to bring your left knee up towards your body. Hold on to the front of the shin as you do. And then stay still with your left toes or move them a bit. Strong in your right leg. Breathe. Sometimes when we're trying really hard, we forget to breathe. So notice if that's happening to you. We want the breath to be moving. Plant your left foot down, walk it out. We're going to move into a thigh stretch. You'll have 2 options. So we're standing on the left leg again. Bring your hands onto your hips. And then bring your right heel towards your bum. Grab onto the shoelace with one hand. right hand preferably, and then maybe the shoelace with your left hand. Open your chest, bring the knees together, and see if you can draw your pubic bone down. If it's just right hand on foot, that's perfect, all good. Left hand could be on wall. Every inhale, you get taller. Every exhale, you encourage your heel towards your bum. And then release what you're doing. Walk out your feet. We're going to work with that same leg. So sit down, act as if you were going to sit in an imaginary chair. And then cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh, flex through the right toes. So from the front, you look a little something like this. You're going to lean the chest forward and stick the bum back. Again, wall is there for you. Spine is elongated, and your chin is lifted. And breathe. Lift yourself back up, feet to the floor, walk it out. And then switch sides. You're standing on your right leg now. Bring your left heel to your bum. Take your left hand to the shoelaces. Get your bearings. And then maybe invite your right hand back to. Right hand could also be on the hip or help you balance. Knees somewhat stay together here. And then keep lifting up through the torso. Breathe when you remember. Again, sometimes when we're on one foot, we are focusing so hard on that that we forget the other things. That's okay. But come back to breath. And then release your foot to the floor, walk it out. Sit down in your imaginary chair. We're working on the same leg. Cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh. And then flex through the toes as you press the bum back, chest forward. And then come back into your breath. In and out. Up and down. Slow it down all the way to the outer left hip. And then rise back up. Walk your feet out. Really nice. Now we're going to come back in the same shape we did at the start of the class. Take your feet wide again, open up the knees. And we're going to take it a little deeper. So bring your hands onto your thighs. Press your thighs open. And then inhale, lift your chin, your chest. And then exhale, drop your left shoulder, look over your right. Then come back to center and drop your right shoulder, look over your left. And do that a couple of times side to side. So keep pressing into the outer edges of your feet. Strong in your legs. Slow it down. Smooth it out. Come back to middle, straighten the legs. Turn the toes to face forward now. And then bend into your right knee, reach the arms out to the right. Lift your arms up overhead as you straighten your legs, and then send them out to the left, down through center. And then up, and then down and out. And then up, and then down and out. So we want that pattern for the shoulders, up, down and out. Even though today we're doing legs, it's always nice to get other parts of our body involved. Just getting in more of that strength here. A little bit more of that movement before the stillness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. You can heel toe your feet together. Come to the top of your mat, hands onto your hips, and you'll step your left foot all the way back this time and simply tap the knee to the floor. If you find your left knee is really sensitive, you could double pad your mat underneath your knee, or you can take a pillow underneath your knee. Hands come on top of your right thigh. Inhale, lift your chin, lift your chest. Exhale, melt your hips down and forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. That's your pattern here. Keep the right knee behind your toes. Relax shoulders. And of course, breathe. Breathe, because I notice in my own practice I forget. Next time you rock forward, take your hands to the floor, straighten your right leg, fold towards your leg, and flex your toes. If the floor seems really far, you could hold on to blocks. If you don't have blocks, you could use something else from your house. And just let your neck relax. Your knee could also be bent a little bit more than mine is right now. That's okay. Then breathe in, bend into your right knee. Breathe out, take your hands to the floor. Step your right toes behind you, tuck them under. Rock forward and back. Press the floor away with your hands as you do that. And really lift through your chin. And draw your navel towards your back body. Now pause. If your hands or your wrists are talking to you a little bit, you could go and do the next shape on your forearms, or feel free to simply just stay on your hands. Start to lift your right leg, bend the knee, and circle through your hip. So again, if your wrists are pretty sensitive, you just do the same thing from forearms. Switch directions. Tap your right knee down. Open the knees. Big toes touch. To a wide knees child's pose. Press your hips back towards your heels and ground your forehead. Take a couple of really deep breaths all the way down to your hips here. Lengthening out the back of your hips, your low back, wherever else you might be experiencing this shape. 3 more. And walk yourself back up. We'll come to stand one more time to do that on the other side. Hands on hips once you arrive. Step your right foot back. No rush, just take your time. Meet us when you're ready. And then tap your right knee to the floor and tuck your toes. And of course, if you need to pad your knee a little bit more, grab what you did on the first side. Clasp your hands on top of your left thigh and then breathe in, lift your chin, your chest. And then breathe out, melt your hips forward. Then you're inhaling to lift, exhaling to melt. So that's the movement that you're taking here. And again, sometimes it's really, we're doing this by accident. That's really not great for the knee. So you want to scoot your toes forward and move from this position. Do that a couple times, up and down, keeping your chin in line with your collarbone. So your neck is nice and long. A couple more times here. Next time your hips melt forward, take your hands to the floor, come back into a half split. Straighten your left leg and fold towards your thigh. Chin can come to chest, head can start to hang heavy. Your left knee can be bent a little or a lot. And you can bring in any sort of prop under your hands if the floor seems far today. And then breathe in, bend into your left knee. We're coming to the calf stretch, hands to the floor. Tuck your left toes under behind you and begin to rock forward and back. Your shoulders will stack above your wrists. Chin away from your chest. Breathe into the calf, into your foot. Slowing it down if you can. If your wrists are sensitive, feel free to take your forearms down for this as we transition into the hip circles. So find center, draw your navel towards your spine, lift your left leg, bend the knee, and then start to circle from there. Or from here, elbows under the shoulders instead. Sometimes we don't want to be using our wrists more than we need to, so listening and getting honest with yourself there. What could serve you the most? Forearms or palms? Switch directions if you haven't. Come back to center. Wide knees, child's pose. Bring the big toes to touch. Press yourself back and melt your forehead to the floor. We're coming into this more neutral shape for about 5 breaths, so you can be more passive and have your forearms relaxed. Or you can be more active, press into your hands, feel your forearms lift, and encourage your hips further to your heels. Feel your biceps roll upward, broadening through your upper back. Slowing your breath down. And then walk yourself back up. Help your legs together. You'll lift up your hips enough to tuck your toes underneath. Make sure you tuck your pinky toes too, and you'll simply sit like this. Now, this is a hot spot. So if you feel this right away and it's too much for you, lift up your hips and do it from here. Or you can untuck your toes at any time. Especially if you run often, or you did run often, or you wore heels, you cycle, our feet get really tight. See if you can breathe to bring some space there. If you wanted to distract yourself a little bit, you could take your head side to side, bring it into the neck as well. And there's muscle that moves from our feet all the way to our jaw. It's always a great idea to spend some time on your feet. Come back to center. You can do a little drum roll with the tops of your feet. And then come sit down on your heels, shoelaces on the mat, hands behind you, and then lift up your knees. So you're getting to the shoelace side of your feet now. Some of you might be able to bring your forearms to the ground, open your chest, but don't push it. It's really about the tops of the feet, just getting a few moments of love here. And then lower your shins down, sit to one side, and send your legs forward. From here, you'll wrap your right leg up and over your left. We're coming into cow face legs. That's what we call it in yoga anyways. So you can stay as you are, or you could bring your heel into your bum so you have the legs stacked. I'll show you what this kind of looks like from the front. So wherever you are, I want your sit bones on the ground, and then you can start to fold. That could also look like your left foot forward and folding. Option here too, if folds are not the best for you, or if you're feeling enough seated and standing or sitting up, just stay like that. 3 more breaths. I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it? Slowing it down. And then take your hands behind you. You can unravel wherever you are, feet to the floor, and do a little windshield wiper to reset. And then you'll simply do that on the other side. Stretch the right leg forward, wrap your left leg on top of the right. Flex the toes if you're staying here, or bring your foot to the side of your body, even through the bum. This is enough for me. I'm going to stay. You can fold if you'd like. If you're folding, fold to the extent you can, and then let your upper body round. Smooth out your breath when you land. And stay focused on the breath. So, like I said, when we get into the hips, we feel it. We really feel it. And then unravel, hands come behind you, feet to the floor, sway side to side. Keep your chest and your chin lifted. And come back to the middle. Open up your legs so they're wide, and you can take your hands, move the mushy part of your bum out of the way. Now, again, if forward folds are a little bit sticky for you, I recommend grabbing a pillow, sticking it under your bum, so you can fold at a bit of a deeper angle. Take your hands to the floor, inhale, lift the chin, the chest. Exhale, fold. You're welcome to lower down. You could play with swaying your spine side to side. That'll activate different parts of your legs, you'll notice. You might walk your hands to the right. Take a couple breaths, just maybes, all invitations. You might take your hands to the left, making it your own here. And then come back to the middle. Bring the soles of the feet together. Do the same thing. Hold your feet this time. Lean forward. You stay. Let the head relax. Or weave your forearms underneath your calves. If you find when you fold you want support here, you could also use your pillow between your feet and your legs. Slow it down. Walk yourself back up. Bring your legs together. Hug your legs. Thank your legs for taking them everywhere you go. And that is what the practice is today. Come back to this leg practice as often as you need. I'm Erin, and I hope you have a fabulous day wherever you are.